All right, people. Today was a very interesting day, and I assure you that it was very interested. I tell you, it was very interested. We were talking about the documentary of Kenneka Jenkins. As a lot of you know, that I was one of the activists that participated in the protest. Myself, Jedediah, Lamont, Lewis, Andre Williams, Charles, William Calloway, Jamal Green. It's a lot of us. A lot of names that I'm probably forgetting. Vera, myself. I saw the documentary today and tell you a little bit about the person that made it. His name is Domit. He's a young man. He's from Chicago. I believe he's from Africa, but he's originally from Chicago, and he did I would say, okay job, decent job. But when I was watching the documentary, it kind of disturbed me because it opened up wounds. Basically, they were just showing about her life and about her going into the freezer, was so-called going in the freezer. That's what the narrative of the thing was trying to get a thing. But I think it's gonna be an uproar on the internet. This documentary come on Wednesday at 8 o'clock Chicago time. I think it's on MTV1. And people, it took me back to that year when we was protesting at the Crime Plaza. We call it's Crown Plaza, but I call it Crime Plaza. And after the video went off, the documentary is a half an hour long. I didn't really see none of the family members there, but it was okay. He did research and things like that. But to me, the question they posed, was it a tragic accident or a calculated murder? And so he asked us, those of us was in the room, which it was standing room only. He said, how many people believe that it was an accident? Some raised their hand. Then he asked people, how many people believe that it was a crime? And I was the one that raised my hand. I said, I believe it was a crime, no matter what they saying. I believe I was there. I know it was a crime. Something wasn't right. So the documentary is a good one. It's very good. It's very informative. He got some specialists talking about it, but a lot of people that probably should have been in it wasn't in it. I did see Zach TV1 in there. He's dead. Kenneka Jenkins' uncle, he was in there. He got killed. So people, it's going on. It's a crime. To me, it's no accident. So I'm telling you, people, those of you that's going to watch this, it's going to open up wounds again, and we're going to be right back at it on the internet talking about. It's a lot of stuff that they left out. Now, he did do a very extensive research, but unfortunately, the producers only allowed 30 minutes to put everything together and stuff like that. So he filmed, basically, this is like, what, a year ago or something, maybe 2 years ago he filmed it. So, people, to me, it was a crime. I believe it was a crime, no accident. So one reason I'll say this, which they showed a picture of Kenneka stumbling down in the kitchen. Now, she did have all her clothes on in there. When she was laying inside the freezer, why was her pants pulled down, like slightly down? I don't understand that. It's a lot that we're missing. And I'm not putting the blame on nobody. And the only people that really know what happened that day are the people that was really in that hotel room and in that hotel at that time. So, people, it bothered me, and just like, man, I put a lot of hard work into the Kenneka Jenkins case. I didn't know her, nor her family, but I was moved by this. I was moved by this. Young people, be careful. Just be careful out there. Sometimes the things that we call fun can cost us. It can cost us, people. I see my partner Vera. You already know what it is. That's Vera on the line. My partner Missing Please Come Home. And she was the first one that came out there and took video of the Kenneka Jenkins story. Nobody else. She got the documentation to prove it before all of us. Like I said, I seen Lamont in the video. I seen Andre Williams in the video. I seen Jedediah in the video leading the protest. Mama Teresa was in the video. A lot of us, you know, I didn't see myself in there, which it don't matter, but I did want to be in there, but it's okay. I got documentation that I was there, more than enough documentation. So what they showed us, MTV, they showed us a preview of what we're supposed to see Wednesday. So people, be prepared to hurt all over again. Not saying that Mama Teresa's not hurting, but a lot of us have left the Kenneka Jenkins case alone, and we've gone on with our lives, and we don't talk about it anymore. But Mama Teresa and her family have, they have the pain and live with the hurt and all that, knowing that they have not got answers what have happened to their daughter. And you believe me, it's people out there still believe that that was a tragic accident. It was a crime. It was a crime. I believe it was a crime. And I'm telling you, people, don't let nobody tell you otherwise. These white people have been hiding things for 400, 500 years. They are experts of hiding things. Why should we take their word? If our gut tell us, and that's what our gut tells us, you know. Trust me, they have a way of hiding information and covering up things. I got to tell her, justice for Kenneka. Justice for Kenneka. We might not ever know what happened to Kenneka Jenkins. Only those people that was in the hotel room and in that hotel that day will really probably know what happened to our dear sister. Trust me. I'm being honest with you. Release the tapes, the real tapes, the footage, the unedited footage. Oh yeah, it was draining my spirit too. And I'm going to tell you, once you see this, it's a 30-minute non-commercial documentary by Domity. He did a great job. He did a lot of research. I'm going to give that young brother credit. I took a picture with him, so you'll know who he is. Give him a lot of credit. You know, he did the work, but unfortunately, his producers, they had to gather all that information up in 30 minutes. So, hey, it is what it is. It's terrible, people. I can't hold it. I don't want to talk no more. It's coming on 8 o'clock MTV, Chicago time. And people, we got to watch it. And that's what they were trying to bring. They were trying to build a narrative to make that it was accidental. And I don't believe that, people. In the bottom of my heart, I don't believe that. I believe it was a crime. A calculated crime, as they say on this documentation that I went there tonight. So we seen a preview tonight, 2036 South Michigan. And we watched it. We talked about it. We took pictures. And man, the room was split, almost split. Some people believe it was an accident, and some believe that it was a crime. I'm letting you know what side I'm standing on. It was a crime. So I thank y'all for so much for tuning in. Justice for Kenneka. My prayers still go out to Mama Teresa and to the family. I want to thank all the activists that worked so hard. Andre Williams, Sheena, Jedediah, Lamont, Latora, Vera, I think J. Maul, because we came together, Will Calloway, my boy Lewis from the Maywood and West Side. I mean, it was a lot of activists worked on this. And we thank everybody that came from far and near, from out of town, from Ohio, LA, New York. I mean, to work on this Kenneka Jenkins case. People, let us just keep focusing on. We might not never get the answers and the outcome that we want, but Kenneka lives in our heart. She brought a multitude of people of all nationalities together to work and protest and boycott. I never seen nothing like it in my life. I never seen it. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. You already know what it is. This is the Crime Chaser, live, unedited, and uncut. Justice for Kenneka. Justice for Kenneka. Justice for Kenneka. Peace out.